Because what we're going to do with your product from Cella, our own brand here at QVC that promotes organization, is we're going to turn all your drawers into something custom. Now, if you're building a new house or you're moving into an apartment or a house or whatever, and you want to customize your drawers, these are made of bamboo. They're drawer organizers and they're spring-loaded.
Yes, they are spring-loaded and you're getting 4 of them. We even have silicone ends on them so that way it's non-slip. So once you actually put this inside your drawer,
it's also non-scratching.
Yes, it is.
So if you're in a rental property, you're not going to damage anything.
You're not going to damage the drawer. Excellent point. Yes.
And you get 4 of these. Yes. And they adjust in size depending on the drawer that you're putting it in. Yes.
Yes. So 16 3/4 inches when all the way pushed in, and expands all the way out to 22 inches. So a standard depth drawer is generally 21 and a half inches. So this will certainly fit, and it will still fit snugly so that way it doesn't stay or doesn't move around on you.
I affectionally call this in my house the junk drawer.
Yes.
Because I've got everything and its brother in it, and it's, I mean, I know where it is, but nobody else knows where it is. And if you've got batteries rolling around in there, they're pulling power from one another.
Yes.
I found that out when I went to go replace the battery in my CO2 detector. My batteries were in the drawer, rolling around, and they were dead.
Oh, and they were brand new.
And I thought they were brand new, and I plugged them into the CO2 detector, put it back on the wall, and the alarm company called me. And guess what? They sent the fire department.
You know what? That has happened.
I'm like, do you really need to send the fire department?
Yes.
And they're like, because we're getting a CO2 detection in your home, it's for your safety. We think you should step outside. Step outside!
Right?
And when the fire marshal got there, he did a check for CO2. He says, sir, you don't have any CO2 in your home. I said, I know.
Right. It's the batteries that are dead.
And then he got on his walkie-talkie. He said he was changing the batteries. And I'm like, and then they went away. And so the next day I went to the drugstore. I bought a special size battery.
Okay.
And I put brand new batteries in, and it worked like a charm. But I called the alarm company first.
Oh my! Just in case.
Told them I was going to be changing the batteries, and they put it in test mode. Whatever that means. And she said, oh, you forgot to put it in test mode. I was like, no, I would have done that. So if you've got a junk drawer, long story longer, if you've got a junk drawer, it can be made into something organized and wonderful.
It can be made into organization, exactly. And you can make these as wide as you want, add all 4 if you want. Notice here we're only using 3 of these, trying to give you some sort of variation. So even if I use my larger, have my longer items, much like your spurtles, like your utensils, your grilling utensils. Going into grilling season, make sure that they are all organized.
The kind of thing that keeps your drawer from closing unless you have it properly spaced.
Right.
This is ideal because now everything fits inside the drawer and you have no concerns with it poking out or causing a problem.
Right, and it's as simple as this. I'm going to pop over to your drawer to show you how easy this is to install. All you're going to do is give it a little squeeze. So you're going to squeeze it into, thank you. You're going to squeeze it right into that drawer and then fully expand it, and it's going to stay right in place. And that's what I love here. So that even if I want to loosen that up a little bit and pull that out, I can do that. So again, you could even go this way if you wanted to, David.
Oh,
and then push that, right? And then you could go. So if you are, let's say, and I see all those K-cups, what if you wanted to line all of your K-cups and really make it something extra special? This is the item that you use rather than spending hundreds of dollars in your kitchen, in your bathroom, in your laundry room, in your utility room. Rather than spending hundreds of dollars to have custom drawers made, you can do the exact same thing here. So even if you wanted to line your spices, you know how when you open that drawer or you see that fancy showroom, they open the drawer, they have all the spices lined up, same jar, beautiful labels. You can create that exact same thing right here by simply pushing
at a fraction of the cost.
At a fraction of the cost.
This, I mean, if you've ever been into a custom cabinetry store and you've seen their prices, you probably, like me, walked right back out of the store.
Right.
Because it was too rich for your blood.
Yes.
This is ideal because you get 4 of these. This is one of the best products I think you bring to QVC.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Because I think it's so useful and so versatile.
Yes, you can use this anywhere. And let's think about this too. Now I want to make sure that I'm absolutely correct here. Now the height is about 2.5–3 inches high. So as long as your drawer is taller, not shallow, and taller than 3 inches, this will absolutely work for you. However, if it is 3 inches tall, that just makes us look even more custom, like it was built in. Now, you at home, you probably have drawers this same color, so that's really going to make it look even more custom.
And this is made of bamboo, so it's going to resist the moisture, because how many times do you take silverware out of the dishwasher and it's still a little wet?
Yes.
Has some droplets on it. Sometimes that happens. This is why these are so important. You get 4 of them, and they expand in size from 16 3/4 to 22 inches long. This is lovely. It's all made of bamboo, and it's spring-loaded with silicone on each end, so there's no scratching or marring, particularly if you are a rental customer.
That's right.
This goes with you when you move. So however you look to use it, let me tell you, you get 4 of them for 20 bucks. This is a good deal.
It's a great deal.
Oh my word. As I mentioned, Jen brings a lot of products to QVC under the Cella brand. This is one of the best I think that you bring.
I love it. Absolutely love this one.
It's so usable and so perfect. Thank you, Miss Jen. Does this wrap you up for the evening?
It does.
Oh, so you get your evening back.
Yes.
So I give you the gift of time, my friend.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're a good friend.
All right, happy to help. Now,